point beating around the bush. The thing is, we need some necessary things in the country to actually make our Nigerian youths better. But they are not doing it. They know those things. They believe they could equip us with poverty so that we could be their slaves or whatever. But it is actually in the other way around now, because Nigerian youths are all awake now.
Okay, Arinze.
Yeah.
You said that there are things they should put in place.
Yes.
As incentives to help the youth thrive in their own country.
Yes.
And they are not putting those things in place. And you say that they know those things. Can you mention a few of those things that you think they should do?
Okay. Number one, electricity. We don't have electricity here in Nigeria. I've come across a lot of people who actually do, as in a lot of jobs. Let me take for example, sewing jobs.
Yeah.
You know, most of the sewing machines now are now using electricity.
Yeah.
You don't necessarily need to paddle them.
Yeah, you don't need the manual.
Yeah. Now, aside that, they have the welders. They have a lot of people. They have a lot of people doing a lot of things with electricity. But right now, we don't have such this thing in our country anymore. It's not that it's not there, but it is not even stable. You can actually have light today, as in the power supply today, and maybe the next 4 or 5 days you don't have it. And even if you have it that today, it won't even last the whole day. It might just last maybe some few hours, and that's it. And that's how we've been suffering for years.
Suffering and smiling.
Suffering and smiling for years. And it's not supposed to be like that. Other countries have actually made this is just one of them, aside plenty, but this is more like the key point. Electricity. A lot of companies have actually left Nigeria because they can't be paying outrageous tax to the federal government, and they're not even getting anything in return. No gain, no profit. Instead, they're going on loss, and it's not making sense. That's why they had to leave. So now, aside electricity, we have a lot of things to profit Nigerians. As in, like this traffic light, for example. Let me just divert a little. These traffic lights in Nigeria, especially Abuja in particular, do you know that the federal government can actually make more money from just traffic lights? Now, they have a lot of scientists, they have a lot of computer gurus who could actually make programs that once you beat a traffic light, they've debited you immediately. Now, imagine you being debited maybe 500, for example.
Yeah.
Per traffic light you beat. Calculate it times the number of cars that actually beat that traffic light in a day. Now, the federal government is going to make millions out of this in just one day. But now, they just ignore it. They believe in siphoning and stealing billions. And they've forgotten that you can't actually have a billion without having a million first. They can't actually have a billion without making a million first. You have to make 1,000, then make a million before you can now make a billion, 4 trillions. But they've ignored all these little things they feel is just minor, and concentrate on stealing public funds, which is not making sense. Now, we have youths who are ready to work, but now the federal government is not even helping hands. Now, they'll place you on one very outrageous movement and tell you that, okay, start something, don't be lazy, look for a hand job or a hand work to do, and they'll give you policies that are frustrating. It won't even benefit you at the end of the day. Now, if you go to CAC, although I believe now they have a new director who is actually more intelligent than the previous ones. Now, once you go for your CAC papers, you get it immediately. You don't need to settle 1 or 2 people or go through lawyers and the rest of them to get your CAC. Once you just go online and get your CAC documents, right, you just get it almost immediately, which is different now.
But I've also seen people who complained about the network, when they are trying to access online, maybe when they are trying to register or print the certificate. The network has been frustrating, as reported.
The network in Nigeria as a whole is even more frustrating. We don't have a satellite, so everything has to be done manually, as like pole by pole. If I think most computer groups will actually understand what I'm saying. they have masts. Now, if a mast is actually having issues, it can't link the other mast network, and it's frustrating.